Shalom. It's Brother Yashima Zakar from the Israelite Times Report, IsraeliteTimes.com. Upon my watch, all praises are due to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Peace and blessings to all the brothers spread across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth in sincerity. Now, this is something that's been on my spirit lately, and I touched on it a little bit last week, but I want to really kind of go into this. A lot of you Jakes have no idea what's going on in the booby trap that has been laid out for you. Now, I watch a lot of these alternative media platforms, and they've been doing a lot of complaining about you niggas. And I noticed over the past, because I've been watching over the past mainly 3 years, with the grab and goes, you know how Jake busts into these stores. They go into these stores and just grab items and walk out. And they defunded the police, so a lot of the police in these major cities, they're short staffed and they don't respond to these robberies and these shoplifting situations. So Jake think he has free reign, to just be a nigga, and just go walk in the store, steal a bunch of shit and walk out. And it occurred to me, during the Black Lives Matter riots and protests during the the George Floyd thing, that what Esau is doing is he's purposely allowing these niggas to do this, because you never seen Esau just let Jake run wild like this, right? But he's purposely allowing this so he can set the stage, so he can justify what he's going to do next. Okay. And this is being done on purpose, because it's to allow Jake to get comfortable, and at the same time let these Edomites get riled up and get pissed off. And if you watch a lot of these alternative media, these right wing alternative media, they're pissed off at these Jakes. They're getting tired of this shit, right? And then you had Jake with the Montgomery, Alabama situation, with the fight, whatever, those Jakes and those Edomites that got into it. And Jake is celebrating and tattooing chairs on themselves and making memes and is thinks shit's sweet. But again, what I'm telling you is this is a setup. They're doing Esau's mainstream media is doing this on purpose. They're allowing these situations to go down so they can justify what they're going to do next. And that's really come down on Jake. And they're going to come down hard. And see, you got these Judas Goat leaders in the black community. They're in the know as well. They know. Okay. So all these social justice warriors and all that's all bullshit. Jake, your ass is about to get. Look, when Trump get back in that White House, it's gonna be all hell breaking loose. They're gonna come down hard on you niggas, man. They allowed this shit to go down the way that they let it go down. And everyone, see, the thing is, Jake is not thinking. They're showing this stuff on the news. So you can't say it's not happening. And again, mainly on these on these alternative media sites, these alt-right or right-wing media sites, they're showing what you Jakes are doing, what you stupid niggas are doing. All right? And the day gonna come when you gonna try that shit and you gonna get effed up, man. Jake, you about to get rolled on, man. You're about to get rolled on. And also, what people don't know is that this is also leading up to the chip, in a roundabout way, because um, it was Trump that said that we need a biometric, bio meaning body, tracking device. He said this back in 2016. You may have heard me speak on this before. Entry exit tracking device. He was talking about this back in 2016 when he was running for president. Now, that was for the border, but you can guarantee that it's going to be for everything, right? So all this chaos that they're allowing to go down, they're letting it go down for a reason, because it's all leading up to something. It's all leading up to something. Pay attention. This is why you got to stay on your watch and just pay attention, you know. But Esau has allowed Jake to get real comfortable with these smash and grabs, these running in these stores and just stealing shit. And then what they're doing is they're recording it because it's all on video anyway, right? The cameras in the stores, and they post it up on the news, and everybody's seeing it. Everyone's seeing it, and it's been going on for 3 years. So you know the mindset of these Edomites, they're going, but we need somebody to do something about this, right? We need to do something about this. So basically what I'm saying is, when they start dropping the hammer on you niggas, no one's gonna feel sorry for you. You're not gonna be able to cry racism. They're not gonna care. You think you were being treated bad before? Just wait. You don't understand the booby traps and the snares that this devil is sneaky. He takes crafty counsel. He's allowing the whole world, the whole country specifically, to see what you niggas are doing. Okay, how you did? Because every day you see it on the news. Jake just going to these stores and just grab shit. Um, some of these stores, they can't afford to stay open because of all the smash and grabs. And they purposely, like I said, they purposely defunded the police because they wanted the police to stand down and not respond to it, because they want to create this chaotic situation. You got to remember, their main motto is order out of chaos, right? Order out of chaos. They want the chaos. They want you to do what you're doing. And you 2/3 niggas about to get effed up, man. You have no idea what's getting ready to come down the pipe. Trump has already said that anybody caught doing drugs, they're liable to get the death penalty. Oh, not doing drugs, selling drugs. The drug dealer should get the death penalty. See, you niggas aren't paying attention. You're not watching. You're not watching. You're not watching. You're not watching and paying attention. And of course, you're not going to listen to me, because who am I? I'm a nobody, right? I'm a nobody ass nigga, right? You don't understand. They're setting the stage. They are setting the stage, and they're allowing that anger to build up in these Edomites. They're allowing that anger to just build up and build up. And they're getting angry. And then you have the mainstream media saying negative things about middle class Christian white Americans. And that's pissing them off even more. Even though it's not even Jake saying it, they look at it like it's Jake saying it. They feel like it's niggas doing it. Right? They're just allowing that anger to just build up and build up and build up. And you know what happens when Esau gets angry? You know? What was his blessing? What was the blessing that Isaac gave him? Is the sword. His blessing is the sword. So what do you think he's going to do? They can't stand your ass when you're not doing nothing wrong. right? And I see, even at the metro, these niggas be jumping over the damn turnstile. All these violent robberies and uh, um, just Jake acting like monkeys, Jake acting like animals. And what that's done is that's put Jake back in that spotlight again, or put Jake back in that light of being an animal. That's what they want. They want people to look at Jake like animals, right? Because for a while, Jake was, they had the whole coming together thing, and they had their Obama bullshit with the yes we can, and we all come together and all of that. But now they're like, the hell with that. No, no, no. Let these niggas run wild. Let them act like monkeys and just commit all kinds of violent crime on camera so the world can see it. See, this is the setup this is the booby trap that they laid out. And you dumb niggas, you're right out there doing exactly what they want you to do, thinking that you're getting away with something. And for the moment you are, they allow you to do it. They allow you to do it. And the police is just like, well, we can't do nothing about it. Why? Because that's what they want. They want the everyday working class Edomite to feel hopeless and helpless, like no one's defending them. So that way, when they really do come down with great wrath, they can say, oh, finally. Instead of them feeling like, oh, no, that's not right. That's injustice. No, 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 no. They're going to say, good. About time you did something about these niggas. Right? That's the point. That's the point. If you get what I'm saying, you can see where this is heading. You can see where this is heading, man. Jake is going to be in for a rude awakening pretty soon. So you got these false prophets that are not telling you and not warning you of the things to come. So you can get mad at us for telling you the truth. Niggas don't be wanting to hear it. But we're supposed to give you warning, Supposed to give you the truth, man, whether you hear or forbear. Lamentations, second chapter 14 verse says, thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thine iniquity to turn away thy captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. All that pass by clap their hands at thee, and that's what they're doing. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, and that's what they're doing right now. That's why they're allowing all of this madness to take place to paint Jake in a bad light. And Jake is so stupid. Jake is so dumb. They're not aware of the crafty counsel. It's just like the PPP loans. Jake was taking advantage of that shit, thinking they were getting away with something. And then what happened? About a year later, they started arresting you niggas. You thinking you was getting free money. No, that was a booby trap. So it's the same thing, man. You need to be aware. Never trust your enemy. Okay? It says, all that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we looked for. We have found, we have seen it. The Lord have done that which he had devised. He hath fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old. He hath thrown down and have pitied, and have not, and have not pitied. And he hath caused thine enemy to rejoice over thee. He hath set up the horn of thine adversaries. Okay? So you Jakes, man, You think I told you these false prophets keep on telling you that everything's all good. There ain't gonna be no Jacob's trouble. They lying to you. They lying to you. They lying to you, man. They have taken up crafty counsel and they're all tired of you niggas, man. Niggas are tired of niggas. Okay? You got people in the black community that's sick of your ass. Tired of your shit. You a bunch of little gremlins. You 2/3 niggas are a bunch of little fucking gremlins and demons that need to be put down, man. And I'm just gonna say that straight up, man. I don't give a damn how nobody feel about it. You know, I let it slip out one day. I was talking um I was talking to my dad and we had a conversation about these, you know, how these niggas are. And I didn't mean to do it. You know, I just slipped up and said how I really feel. You know, I hate these niggas. He was like, no, you shouldn't feel that way. You know, he not an Israelite. He's a Christian. You know, he's in the wacky tacky Christian church. So he not used to hearing it like that. But I understand that there's a such thing as a 2/3, you know, and that, you know, 2/3 of our people going to get cut off. But he doesn't understand that. He thinks everybody can make it. God is good all the time, you know. That's the Christian church. You know, anybody can be saved. He doesn't understand. But I'm quite frankly tired of you niggas, man. You know, and he made the excuse, well, you know, look at what they've been through and look at what, you know, the man has done to them. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But these niggas are still wicked as hell. So yeah, it is true. Esau has destroyed our people. But the scripture also say our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And Jake refuses knowledge. Jake rejects knowledge. Jake thinks it's a wonderful thing to be ignorant. Jake basks in ignorance. Jake swims in ignorance. You know, he rejoices over ignorance. The average Jake, you know, it's cool to be stupid. It's cool to be ignorant. What's the most ignorant thing you can do? That's what Jake will cleave onto. But give him knowledge, he'll reject it. Okay? So, what happens when you reject knowledge? What happens when you don't fear the Lord? Because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. What happens when you don't fear the Lord? What happens? You have no wisdom. So you do stupid shit. And there's a old saying that you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Right? Well, you Jake's about to win a prize. You have no idea, man. It's just all you have to do is think about those PPP loans that I was telling you about. How them niggas was online bragging. Oh man, all I had to do was just set up, you know, so get these PPP loans. I got shit popping. Yeah, then they turn around and arrested your ass. Man, you never trust your enemy, man. He giving away free money. Yeah, okay. But Jake ain't seeking the Lord, man. Jake is seeking to further this kingdom, this bullshit ass kingdom. This wicked ass kingdom, man. They've married unto this kingdom. Drunk off of Babylon juice, just stuck on stupid, taking up every one of Esau's ways. You know, they're taking on the ways of the wicked. What they say, scripture tell you that they've become more wicked than the wicked. Proverbs 16:5 says, everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. And the reason why I brought that up, because Jake is proud as shit. Jake scoffs and mocks us all the time, man. You should see online sometimes the shit that they talk. You Israelite niggas always talking about something about to happen. I ain't seen nothing happen yet. But you black nigga, you just wait. You gonna see a whole lot of shit happening. Stupid ass. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Jake is proud, man. Jake is proud as hell. Though hand join in hand, right? Because they think they join in hand with with their enemies. They think their enemies is on their side or their enemies are going to take care of them. Says though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished, right? Because your enemies are tired of you. You don't know it. You don't see. See, I watch everything. You know, Shamar means to watch, right? I watch. I see everything. I watch everything. I'm telling you. And I'm watching what these Edomites are saying behind your back. Because when you go to these alt-right media sites, these platforms, see, they talk different over there because most of you niggas aren't over there. So they say how they really feel about you. And I'm telling you, you don't see what's coming underneath, you know, what's boiling, okay, underneath. And they hate you niggas. Tired of you niggas, man. It says, though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil. But Jake don't fear the Lord. Jake, they don't even consider, right? When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Your enemies aren't going to be at peace with you. Your ways are not pleasing the Lord. You don't even consider. Okay? Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without right. A just weight and balance are the Lord's. All the weights of the bag are his work. Okay? It is an abomination to kings to commit wickedness, for the throne is established by righteousness. Righteous lips are the delight of the king of kings, and they love him that speaketh right. So, anyways, yeah, man, you Jakes are really sottish and stupid, man. You just love stupidity. Just love it, man. You know, I seen Jake, sometimes Jake will have money and still go in the damn store and just steal shit. You know? Still going in and just steal shit. Let me get Psalms 111 and 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endureth forever. Again, Jake don't consider. Jake don't consider. They really, I'm going to get my favorite. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Okay, because you 2/3 niggas are not innocent, man. You commit all types of murder. You have hatred in your heart for your brother. You allow these Edomites to walk all through your neighborhood. You don't do shit. You don't, you know, but your eye is evil towards your brother, man. You know, you quick to try to destroy your own brother. Be not deceived. Yahweh is not mocked. And you've been doing a lot of mocking. You niggas have been doing a lot of mocking and scoffing, man. Worshiping the Queen of Heaven. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And you're not setting up your treasures in heaven. Okay? So anyways, I just really wanted to get that off my chest because I see the trap. I see the trap being set, and I saw it being set up 3 years ago. I said, yo, these Edomites are allowing these niggas to do what they're doing because this is going to lead to something later on. And so now, like I said, they're talking about locking up drug dealers, giving them the death penalty. Now, whether or not they're really going to do that, I don't know. That remains to be seen. But you can see where this is heading. They want the chaos so they can come in with the, they can drop the hammer and nobody's going to feel sorry because everyone's seen you niggas acting like monkeys. So Esau has set you up to make you think that you can just do whatever the F you want to do and that nothing's going to happen. You think you just going to continue to just, commit these violent robberies. Niggas been on tape in New York City at the Metro just punching people for no reason and shit like that. And you think it's just going to, no, that's the setup. The judgment of the Lord is going to come down on you. First Peter 4:17, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua? All right. And I want to get this part. It says, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, this is why we got to watch and pray and keep moving, keep running, man. Because when this devil come down with great wrath, man, it's going to take great faith. You can mock and scoff all the scourge of faith-based Israelites. We're justified by faith. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, because it's going to be a time of Jacob trouble like none we've never seen before. Okay, because this devil's going to drop the hammer. He's going to take his mask off and show you how he really look. Okay, because he's at the end of his kingdom, and he's going to try to go out with a bang. Okay, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Okay, so what's going to happen to you 2/3 ass niggas? Oh, you know what I'm saying, ass niggas. Right? Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of Yahweh commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing as unto a faithful creature. All right. And it is it's important that we keep our mind on heavenly things and stay spiritually minded. I said a lot about Jake the 2/3, but addressing the men of the Lord that really believe in this thing, Matthew 6:19, lay not up for yourselves treasure upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Right? Speaking of Jake stealing, and Esau's the biggest thief, but of course he's got Jake looking like he's the robber, the thief coming not but to steal, kill, and destroy. And we know who that thief is. That's Esau. He has a history and a track record of doing that. But of course, he's going to make Jake out to be the thief. Jake go and steal little stupid shit out of the store, little petty things out of the store. But Esau's stealing land. Esau's stealing whole countries and nations. Okay? It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Okay? Keep that in mind, brothers, and stay strong in the Lord. All right, Shalom, is Brother Yashima Zakar from the Israelite Times Report, IsraeliteTimes.com. Upon my watch, all praises are due to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Peace and blessings to all the brothers spread across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth and sincerity. I wanted to speak on this. There's this video that's floating around of this man he basically asked Alexa about the 2024 presidential election, and Alexa responded back with, there won't be a 2024 election, and it mentioned the War Powers Act. And we don't know who's really running Alexa. We know the powers that be runs Alexa, but specifically, we don't know who. Then there's different ways of manipulating Alexa so that it can say what you want it to say. So we don't know, maybe this dude did something to make Alexa say that. But anyways, I'm saying all that to say this. There's a lot going on right now in the background that people aren't paying attention to. Okay. China is eyeing Taiwan. And a lot of people don't know about this. China has their eyes on Taiwan, and they're basically in a position that Russia was in prior to the Ukraine war with Russia, right? And this guy Trump made the statement, I believe it was sometime late last year, where he was basically saying that China will at some point go after Taiwan because of what's going on with Russia. And he was saying that, these nations, they see the United States of America, they see the military is weak. And he was saying at some point, China's going to go out, try to conquer Taiwan, take Taiwan back. And so China right now is basically saying that they're going to secure their areas, secure their borders, and not allow the West to dictate to them, right? So this is something that's going on in the background that people aren't paying attention to. Also, you have Russia accusing the U.S. of using biolabs and creating bioweapons. So this is going on, and they're bringing this up to the world. They're telling the world that this is what the U.S. is doing. There was a supposedly a Chinese biolab discovered in California about, I want to say 2 or 3 months ago that nobody's talking about. Okay. This was in California. So you have all of these things going on, and people are being distracted by the other situations. But I'm bringing this up to say that, look, we're going back into the presidential election, going into 2024, and it's a lot of repeat scenarios of what happened in 2020. The last time we had a presidential election, and we know that these demons, these powers that be, the Illuminati or whatever you want to call them, they love their rituals or whatever. So it's something about the presidential cycle, every 4 years, they love their presidential cycles to bring in all types of madness. So we need to be alert and be aware of what's going on. And they're saying that there won't be a 2024 presidential election, that that something's going to happen prior to that. And then you see the rumors of of another lockdown. Again, this could all be fear mongering. I don't know whether it's really going to happen or not. I can't tell you. I don't know. But I do know that things are going to get real ugly in the very near future, and we should be paying attention and watching. And some people, they like to talk their trash or whatever, and say, "Oh, you just reporting on the news. You're just reporting on the news. Anybody can report on the news, but you're supposed to watch. You know, you're supposed to be watching. You're supposed to be paying attention. You're supposed to be bringing awareness and sounding the alarm, letting the people know that, look, this is what's coming. The day of the Lord is at hand. Okay, this isn't something to play with. This ain't a joke. Okay, all the jokey Israelite stuff, that's about to stop. All of this making merchandise of the house of the Lord, that's about to stop. All of this GoFundMe, not GoFundMe, all this Patreon these Patreon prophets, sign up for my Patreon to get the breakdown or to get the information. All of that's about to stop. Because when this devil comes down with great wrath, one of the things he's going to do is he's going to shut the internet down. There's going to be a famine of the word. So what I'm always saying is, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. I'm always saying it. I say it ad nauseum. I'm going to continue to say it. I'm going to continue to say it because it's very, very important. It's deadly serious, and time is short. We don't have time for the stupid shit. I know, brothers want to be, because Jake is Jake. Jake want to show off and stunt. And even in the Israelite thing, they want to, have the greatest garment ever made, look fly, have the finest of wine and the pimp cup, show off their wives at the Passover and shit like that. That's Jake. Jake, being in the Jake mentality. That's what Jake do. Jake love to show off. You can show off in the kingdom. Right now, we need to be sounding the alarm and making people aware of what's coming. Because there's some very serious times that are coming. When it hits the fan, okay, when it hits the fan, it's gonna be too late to say, oh, I'm gonna try to figure out this thing. No, man. It's not gonna be funny no more at that point. And these devils are telling you that they have something cooked up for 2024. We don't know what it is. We may have an idea, but we don't know what it is. And I said it before, I said it again. I had a dream that we were back in another lockdown, but the lockdown was more serious. In my dream, okay? Shit was serious. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know how they're going to pull it off. But even if that Alexa video is fake, and it's just something that somebody cooked up, it's still the fact that they want that video to be out there. They want that. They want, because one of the things about the Illuminati and the lesser luminaries, they love to work their magic. They love to tell you what they're going to do before they do it because they're all about symbolism and, witchcraft. It's witchcraft. They love to show you what they're going to do before they do it. Okay, that's a part of their witchcraft. So the fact that they have this man floating this video around, and you can type it up yourself, go on BitChute or Rumble, and you can type in Alexa 2024 election. I'm pretty sure it'll come up. But Alexa straight up says there won't be a 2024 election. It's going to be stopped. And it says something about the War Powers Act. The War Powers Act. So basically to kind of put it in a nutshell, what it sounds like what Alexa is saying is that there's going to be a major war that pops off that's going to shut down the election. Now we know that all of this is theater and it's mostly bullshit because these politicians, they're all working on the same team. The left and the right wing is nothing but two wings on the same bird. Okay, birds of a feather flock together, right? They're just the left and the right is the same shit. They're both working towards a new world order. But with that being said, that still won't stop them from playing this thing out. Well, you never know what could really be popping off, and they could be saving that war with China for the election. Because I was thinking about it not too long ago. I was like, damn, they've been talking about China taking over Taiwan for a hot minute now, and they haven't done it. And it could be one of those things where they're going to wait until the 2024 election season, which in 2024, the beginning of the year, like the same way they did with the pandemic, as soon as the Super Bowl was over in February, then boom, it was pandemic season. Okay, by March, the country was locked down, and they could be getting ready to do the same thing, except this time with a war of some sort. Who knows? They already got boots on the ground in Ukraine. The U.S. troops have already been over there the whole damn time. So what I'm saying is, be on alert. Really, really be on alert. Like seriously, dead ass serious. Whatever you feel like you need to tighten up, tighten up. Do it now. Do it now. And people say, "Oh, you fear mongering." Look, we've seen what this devil did in 2020. Okay, and all doubts, about what Esau will do should have went out the window in 2020. All this shit about, oh, I don't believe they're going to do this, I don't believe they're going to do that, that should have went out the window. They showed you what they're willing to do, the lengths and the extent that they're willing to, go to accomplish their new world order. Okay, and it's only going to get worse. It's not going to be, see, like the lockdown thing, people are laughing at it now. Like I look online and people are laughing and they're saying, oh, they're not going to be able to lock us down anymore. I thought about it. Like, they may not do it that way again. They may present it in a different way this time around. They may release something that's more serious than the original CV-19. Okay, than the original Corona. They may release something a little more deadly. Okay, because you have to remember the depopulation agenda is still real. It's still in effect. Okay, but even with that, you have to be mindful that this devil is looking to silence the men of the Lord. So there will come a famine of the word. And you saw during the last lockdown the restrictions that they put on everyone and how they was taking brothers' pages down, shadow banning brothers. Okay, so what do you think they're going to do the next time? Because they're only going to clamp down even harder. Because you can think about it, it's only the Lord that allows this word to go out in the sealing of his elect. Okay, he's sealing his elect. So when the Lord decides that, okay, the word has went out across the four corners of the earth, because this word is going out. You see, you got to be paying attention. This word is actually going out. Sometimes, I don't know. I feel like brothers, some people just aren't thinking about it in that way. But it said when this gospel is preached throughout the world, roughly paraphrasing, then the end shall come, because you will hear of wars and rumors of wars, and we've been hearing of wars and rumors of wars. Okay, we're really just waiting for the MOTB. We're just really waiting for the mark of the beast. That's really what we're waiting on. If you really, step back and think about it, Jacob's trouble, that's going to get ramped up. But the major prophecy that we're waiting on is the mark. We're waiting on that. We're waiting on that. But all the wars and rumors of wars and shit, like we seeing that right now. Every day there's different conflicts and shit going on. Okay? So we know that we're close, man. We know that we're close. We know, man. It's going to get real ugly real soon. And all of this craziness with you got these Israelite camps fighting on camera, all this weirdo activity, this agent-like behavior, this behavior, these every time you turn around, somebody's, two Israelite camps are fighting and they make sure that, everyone knows about it and shit. So they're getting ready to persecute the men of the Lord. They're getting ready to say that that the men of the Lord are violent, extremists. They love that type of shit. They're gonna label the men of the Lord as violent extremists, and they had that situation in New Jersey. What year was that? I don't know if that was 2021, 2020. Some dude went and shot up some small small hat, big nose. You know who they are? The J-ish people shot up one of their shops or something like that, and then the first thing they did was throw it on the Israelites. So you're gonna see all of this type of activity. So it's really gonna be a famine of the word. That's no joke. Get it while you can get it, man. And I'm speaking to myself as well. I always keep this in mind because I'm in this fleshly body too. I get caught up in shit, and I have to rebuke it. I have to rebuke it. I have to say, "Fuck the hell with this shit." No, stay on point, man. Because Satan will present all types of shit to you, mess with your mind, mess with and that's why it's good to stay prayed up. It's good to pray. It's good, man. Prayer right now is like very, very important. It's always been important, but I'm telling you, it's more important now. Because, the Satan thing is he can take you out the way. He wants to take you out the way like long enough, get your mind off of it long enough so that when shit hit the fan, you're not in the right spirit. So just keep that in mind, brothers. Quick. This is an article from technocracy.news. And it says, asks a question. It says, has humanity violated God's boundaries in pursuit of science? This is the question that they asked in the article. And it goes into the changing of nature. Okay? The changing of nature. And that's exactly what this devil has done. Flipped everything upside down. From the food, taking seeds out the fruit, chemicals in the water, lab grown meat, turning men into women, women into men, sexualizing children, just being a demon all throughout the earth, man. I hate this goddamn devil. Fucking hate this damn devil. Now people worship his image. And then they have the nerve to ask, have we, has humanity violated God's, let me see, let me read it again. It says, has humanity violated God's boundaries in pursuit of science? That's their left-hand side magic, their left-hand side witchcraft that they're using. But the Lord gave it to them. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked. And we're all just tired of this goddamn place. Let me get Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. He speak great words against the Most High, telling the Most High, he can be greater than him, saying that he don't care. We can piss the Most High off as much as we want. That's what this devil said. Yuval Noah Harari. Okay. This is who is in rulership at the moment, man. There's the reason why this place has got to be destroyed, and we need a change. We need Yahweh Shai's kingdom and rulership here. But we have to go through these tests and trials. And let me get it again. And he shall speak great words against the Most High. Lying on the Most High, painting an image of Yahweh Shai, who they call Christ, changed his name up and made him into an Edomite, the image of an Edomite, a fruity ass Edomite at that, all loving, Okay. It says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and he shall, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. Okay. So our patience is being tested. He's wearing us out, man. We've been going through hell, absolute hell, for centuries now. And think to change times and laws. That's what's in his heart, man. That's what's in his spirit. He's doing what's in his heart. He's doing what's in his spirit. That's why we have to take the kingdom. It says the saints shall take the kingdom. Okay, and in that kingdom, Yahweh under Yahweh Shah's rulership, this devil won't have no more power. He won't have no more say so, and the earth will be straightened out. It will be as it's supposed to be. You won't have no more goddamn seedless grapes, chemicals in the water. That shit needs to come to an end. Goddamn barbecue cookout. Everything got swine in it. Everything. Even the food that you get from the store. They might say it's turkey. You probably eating a goddamn pig. Goddamn devil. It says that the bread that we eat would be defiled. We eat the defiled bread amongst the heathen. It says, and think to change times and laws. This devil is literally trying to time travel. With his CERN projects and shit. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. Okay? But this damn thing is about to come to an end. We're tired of this place, man. Let me get Micah 5:8. It says, and the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people as a lion among the beasts of the forest. As young as a young lion among the flocks of sheep. If he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. Thine hand shall be lifted up upon thine adversaries, and all thine enemies shall be cut off. Okay, and it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots, and I will cut off the cities of thy land, and throw down all thy strongholds. So who's gonna end this shit? The Most High, man. So you niggas that are running around, pumping your fists up in the air, talking about black power, we gonna take down the system. You niggas are ignorant as hell. The Most High is gonna. You need a savior. You need a savior to rescue you from this devil, man, from the stronghold that he has over you. Who's gonna cast down that stronghold? The Most High power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Okay, it says that I will cut off witchcrafts out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Okay, so the Lord's gonna do this. All this satanic activity, Satanism all over the goddamn TV, throwing up goddamn devil horns and pyramids and shit. That shit's gonna come to an end. You got niggas now talking about, I'm trying to be a part of the Illuminati. Hoe ass nigga. Willing to sell your ass just to be glorified by men. Just to be famous. Just so they can take your goddamn money and sacrifice your stupid black ass. And then recoup the money that they gave you. You niggas are stupid, man. Dumb, stupid, ignorant. My people are foolish, sottish people. It says, and I will cut off witchcrafts out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Thy graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee, and thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands. And I will pluck up thy groves out of the midst of thee, so will I destroy thy cities. And I will execute vengeance. Now, all this talk about God is good all the time. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Yeah, vengeance is the Lord's. You right about that. But you don't go into what that vengeance entails. You know, what comes with that vengeance. The destruction of Babylon the Great. Mystery Babylon the Great, which is America, which is controlled by Esau Edom, which they try to pretend like Esau don't exist anymore. Where is it biblical that Esau has already been cut off? Where is that? Show me. Esau is still here. Esau is in rulership. And there's documents to prove that. Then you got these niggas saying Esau ain't the white man. It's the Arabs. You niggas need to really shut the hell up, man. Because the elites of Esau, which is the small hatters, you know, the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the Oppenheimers and the Bowers and all those people, they know who they are. They got the records. Okay, it says, and I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard. Okay, just like we're gonna be in a time of Jacob trouble, where Esau is gonna be in a trouble which he's never seen before. When that day come, when the Lord comes to bring vengeance on the earth, and every day we're getting closer and closer as this devil gets to the point where he thinks he's gonna have his new world order established. Every day we get closer and closer to that day. The closer he gets to thinking that he has his or trying to establish his new world order, the closer he is to destruction. So what we say, you know, the hell with it. Bring it. God damn it. Bring it, man. We want Esau to go ahead and bring it. Go ahead, nigga. Do it. Try to establish your new world order. Go ahead and set up the mark of the beast. Go ahead. Stop bitching up. Stop being a punk. Do it. What are you afraid of? You said there is no God. The fool has said in his heart that there is no God. Okay. You don't believe in God no more. You remove Bibles from the classes. You think your science is more powerful than the Most High. Okay. Test them. Test them. Go ahead. Try it. Try to mark everyone with that chip. You think you God. You think you got all the surveillance, that you can see everything. You sit up on high and you monitor everything like you the Most High. Okay. Go ahead and try to mark everyone with that chip. Go ahead and do it. Because that's what we're waiting on. We don't want to prolong this shit. We want to get the hell up out of here. Go ahead. What are you afraid of? But he will in his heart because he's proud. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end it off with I'm gonna go to Habakkuk, 2nd chapter, my favorite. And I'll tell you what, I'll start at the 4th verse this time around. Y'all know I want to go to the first. But it says here, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Okay, is his pride. His pride, man. That's why they're gonna know that those angels are coming. The chariots are gonna come, and they're gonna still try to fight any damn way. They durst do fight. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up in him, which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. And what do they always criticize us for? Being faith-based Israelites. But the just shall live by his faith. It's going to take great faith, man, in the hour of temptation, which is a time of temptation. Okay? It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. You never see this devil minding his own damn business. He got to be in everybody's affairs, and everybody's tired of him, man. Everybody's tired. All the nations, China's tired of him. Japan, they're all sick of him. Africa's kicking his ass out. Trying to link up with Russia, which is another Edomite. They mostly Edomites too. But everybody's sick of this whore, Babylon the Great, America. Everybody's sick of it because that's the power seat of Esau at this moment. It says, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death and cannot be satisfied. You never see this devil say he got enough. Never, man. He always got to mess with somebody else's shit. It says, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto himself all people. Going over into other nations, supposedly, sovereign countries, and telling them how they supposed to live. Oh, you supposed to accept the alphabet community. Here it is, you go into a Muslim nation and tell them to accept that wicked alternative lifestyle. Now, it's bad enough that you allow this shit in your own country, but you want to go to somebody else's country and tell them to accept it. I'll tell you what, let me go down to, I'll go to the 8th verse. Says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, they've taken over many nations, destroyed many nations, many people. Okay, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee because of men's blood and for the violence of the land of the city and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high. And Esau set his damn nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. All right. Says, for the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. And this whole country, this nation, this country, United States of America, was built on blood. By the Israelites. And they don't want you to reap the reward, right? Because that's prophecy. And they have a perpetual hatred towards you. And you need to know that. Because when this devil come down with great wrath, don't fall for the okie doke and think that, there's gonna be some good ones. No, they hate you, and that spirit is gonna turn up in them. Okay? That spirit is gonna turn up in him, and they're gonna rise up against you because they're gonna blame you for the destruction of America, and they're already doing that. That's one of the reasons why they putting all these black people in politics, so they can become the face of America. So when America falls, guess who they're going to blame? They're going to blame Israel. They're going to blame the Israelites, not the state of Israel. Them small hats that are over there now. I'm talking about the Israelites, the true Israelites, blacks, natives, and Native Americans. Excuse me, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? That make up the 12 tribes of Israel. They're going to blame you. They blaming the Latinos, coming over the border. Them devils are mad as hell, man. You ever have a private conversation with them? Sometimes I just let them talk. Boy, they hate them northern tribes, man. Yeah, you see a lot of these black-only Israelite niggas. The Israelites only black. Stupid ass nigga. That devil hates the northern tribes, man. Can't stand them. They complain. They think they can complain to me because I'm so-called black, you know. And I just listen. Damn, you can tell they hate. You can tell that the northern tribes are Israelites because that hate that Esau has for them. They have to be of Israel. Okay, have to be Israel. But anyway, with that, I'm gonna say, call Halayim Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Peace and blessings to all you brothers that are in this truth. Stay firm. Um, know that time is short and the turning up of Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. But also with that also comes our salvation. Okay? Our salvation is nearer than what we believe. All right. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.